What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to hop back into the Eternal Empire, our efforts to bring the entirety of the old world under the command of the forces of good and order. Now, we've been stomping around and dealing with both the Norskins on the shoreline here, because we got Wulfric the Wanderer, and we're going to have to bring Boris and Daniel Lebs back across the water to deal with him, probably. And we've got the Emperor moving this way, down and taking back some of the castles we've got. This...
Madness!
Huh.
No!
A 4-stack. We might have to just send Lebs over there and Boris back to deal with Wulfric right now, because Wulfric's got a pretty decent stack as far as I know. He's got a Feral Mammoth, which isn't good. And then in the heart of the Empire, we have been wiping out Drycha and her Wargrove of Woe, and it's been going pretty good. Insanely good, in fact. There's going to be lots that we're going to have to do in the next little bit, but the Griffinwood is under our control, and we can turn it into basically a rally point and possibly one of our rose gardens to make quick travel across the Empire. So if I go back to the gardens some more, we've got one in Middenheim, one in Drakenhof, one in Nuln. That'll allow us to transport our troops pretty well across everything. We might have to make Zavastra or something else one of our waypoints. We might do Castle von Roken, because I think, is it the capital of its area? No, Wolfenburg is. Beckhafen and Kappelberg are part... Oh, Beckhafen is actually a capital, so we might turn that into a rose garden, so we can start transporting troops as quickly as possible. We don't really have one up here, but that's fine. We can deal with that easy enough. We just want to be able to travel across the Empire as quickly as possible. Now, we do have the Green Death. We've got to defeat Gorbud's Cracktooth. We've got a bunch of other things that we could do. If we can get 15,000 gold, we can get Ulrich on the field. Let's look at our Imperial Gunnery School, because what we got to do to upgrade to level 4 is ensure that it's been built in Nuln. Get 7 Gunnery School upgrades. We've done none of those so far. Use the Spirit Barrage ability reward, and I believe this is Spirit Barrage here. Takes 1,000 to restock that, but we can get that out of the way real quick.
Drain spirits, immolate souls.
And then possibly do a lot on this. Now, we do have some of these guys out and about, but we don't have enough schematics for that, so that's fine. So let's start as if we mean to go on.
The nation calls.
Boris, we will pull you into Dieterschaffen and possibly get you some more reinforcements. You're going to be up to 8. You're not going to be up to 18. These guys are going over to join up with Lebs. Well, they might get there a turn too late to help deal with the forces that are washing ashore over here.
That is not my mission. I trust no man.
At your service.
There we go. So that'll take care of all of those. Now, Franz, or somebody in Franz's army, has a level up, and it's the Master Engineer. And we've got all of the cool little nifty things for him. Let's get extra powder, because it's an unlimited duration base explosive and everything for within range of him. And then we'll get him Sigmar's Ward on the next turn. Makes him very deadly. And let's send Franz in to deal with von Roken. We'll hop into this battle. This shouldn't be too long of a fight, because, well, they're heavily outnumbered and severely outgunned. We have the legendary steam tank, we've got 2 cannons and 2 mortars. I still want to get some more Hellblaster rocket batteries and or Hellstorm rocket batteries and Hellblaster volley guns, though it looks like the Archlector, I can never remember his name, the guy with the jade collar. He is probably going to have all of the cool toys coming out soon here. We'll start gathering up some people to help him out. We're going to have to get him an engineer for all his artillery, and then we're going to put a lot of fanatics down on the field. It's weird going with the heavy artillery build, because usually when I play the Empire, it's great swords, knights, demigryph knights, and occasionally mortars. And let's face it, Hellstorm rocket batteries. Because putting one of those on the line and just watching it mow down infantry is immensely satisfying. In ways that really shouldn't be satisfying. Maybe I have a couple of screws loose. But we kind of knew that already. So, really, nothing too worrying about it. load times today? Well, there was just an update. So, that could be it. Move one set of halberdiers down there and turn you guys into a group. You're a group, turn your skirmish mode off. You're a group, turn your skirmish mode off. You're a group. You're a group. You're a group, and turn your skirmish mode off, and then we can see where we want to set up. Alright, let's set our troops up here. With our regular gunners somewhere in there. Our Hochland long rifles can go over here. We'll set our cavalry up on the left flank, as we are wont to do, with Franz over here. And our sorcerers can go there. Our steam tank can cover our right flank, and it'll have nice lines of sight. And we'll set our great cannons up there so they can hit pretty much everything.
Show us the foe.
And same with the mortars. We can put them back slightly. And we'll get our engineer within range to give them all the support. So let's put our great cannons down just a little bit more. That's better, a little bit better sight lines. We're going to try and channel magic to get Richard Bieber some more spell power, but apparently that didn't work. So can't even use the Purple Sun of Xerxes or the Fate of Yuna yet.
The ground quakes.
There goes off the mortar shells for the first little bit. Look at the devastation on there. Both our cannons and our Hochland long rifles are just able to feed them bullets.
Yes, General! To battle!
It will be a miracle if they can even get to our lines at this rate. Now, our regular long rifles, or are those Ironsides? Handgunners, so they're not even Ironsides. They're chewing into these guys. These battlefields really do favor us. We'll just speed it up and let our artillery and our gunners kill off as many more as they can. See if we get them some more experience. Still got 9 Marauders, 3. And wiped out that unit, so that's fine. We completely wiped out a few of their units on the way in and just sat back and watched the devastation. For no losses, we killed... Oh, we were one shy of 300. Shame. That's the first conquest for the Emperor today. Those gunners getting way up there in experience. "60 schematics for us, and we will occupy Castle von Relken. An assault expert, nice. And we got Ostland under our control. That in, and Castle von Relken. We're actually just going to let sit for now because, yeah, it's money is what we got to worry about. So we have all of those. He's immortal. We can't get Mentor yet. He doesn't have Sigmar's Ward yet, which we should put on him because then he's less vulnerable to missiles.
You know nothing.
Those are... Oh, they're Ecstatic Legion troops. Okay, that's interesting.
Elspeth von Drachen.
Okay, Elspeth, we are going to get you as close as we can. We don't have any armies in here.
Heed my voice.
We're going to get you in place to take Kappelberg next turn. And they do have an army. And it's Drycha herself.
An army marches. Death trails it.
Ulrich's will.
And we can put these banners out now. So let's just put them on a couple of random units in the center here. And we'll fight this battle. We should be able to outshoot them. I hope, anyway. We have more archers and we have the cannons, which that's what's going to make the difference. Of course, the Wood Elf places are always this map. Always. And it's frustrating. The amount of times that we have to fight this. We only have to do it 2 more times. Just 2 more times and we're good. That'll be it. Fine. Don't have to complain about it too much more. The Deepwood Rangers, the threat here. Yeah, I'm not too worried about much on their side of the field, to be honest. If we can set the cannons up here with some good range, just let them do their thing.
Ready for war. Yes, sir.
Forgot to add our swordsman in.
Swordman, take aim. Great cannon. Swordsman.
And we'll set our troops up as if we mean to keep fighting.
Black powder blast. Sigma calls. Swordsman.
They're not within range of any of us, which is interesting. So we'll send our infantry up, archers behind, our cannons there. Hoping we're not getting baited into a position where we get hit in the flanks, but
I Sigma, obey me.
let our 2 commanders here take on some Deepwood scouts. It's one hell of a day when you can outshoot Wood Elves. Not much of a fight here, unfortunately. So the Wood Elves do outrange us by a fair bit. We're just going to advance right into their bows and arrows. Bring our cannons up to a position where they can keep shooting. And there's a victory. Lost 68 troops for 321. Even trade off in my books because the Empire is really, really good at conscripting soldiers. Didn't fully wipe any of their units out, but that's fine. 1 unit of archers is what got us the scouts. That brings them down to 2 units. They won't have access to any of their good stuff anymore. It'll just be all the dregs. Fighting against Wood Elves, he gets bonuses. Nice. And Marius Lightdorf himself has leveled up. Okay, we can get him better or his army better. Leader of Men, it's upkeep, and you get or heroic killing blow, war hero, hit points immune to psychology, casualty replenishment rate, missile block, wound recovery, leading the charge. Gives cavalry better. Statesman. It's really tempting to go there, but I also kind of want War Hero. Marius Lightdorf is decent, so... it's hard to pick. We don't have any of his troop options yet. We just have Leader of Renown, which is recruitment cost and campaign movement rate. And he's got a couple of points in here. You know what? Let's actually make him an army general. So we can give him... his captain can be better on the field.
What does the Emperor bid?
Hagenhof. You can get us more gold coming in.
Praise Sigmar.
And you can go after Beckhofen.
The nation.
We got a garrison.
Instrument of Sigmar's
Alright,
will.
Volkmar has a few things.
Sigmar grant me strength.
And we can get a captain. Or battle wizard. Gold wizards are... metal? Amber are beasts. Gray are... yeah, I think the gold wizards are... the lore of metal. Neither of those are really good, though. Could get a life wizard. Knowledgeable is always decent. Yeah, none of these are really, really good, but let's go with this. And we'll get the Imperious one.
Gold wizard.
And we're going to call him Josh, after one of the friends of the channel.
Golden Mage.
Pipe in, we're going to give him Searing Dune. And Gehenna's Golden Hounds, that'll make him pretty decent. And for his gear, is there anything that we can give him to help him out? We can give him some Fencer's Blades. Obsidian Trinket is spell resistance. Luckstone is physical resistance, which we'll probably need more. I can get an area hex. You know, let's give him the Scroll of Leeching. That'll be probably better there. And for ancillaries, Control +1 definitely helps. Camp Follower, Rune Recovery Time. More control for territories that we take. Hedge Wizard, yes. Hunter is just ambush success chance. We're not doing much with them. Outrider is campaign line of sight, which will definitely help. Scribe, yeah, more campaign movement range for his army. That should be good for what we're doing. And we might as well give him a Hunter too. And then you're going to join up with Volkmar the Grim. He's got a bunch of Nuln Ironsides and those. If we go into recruit units, we'll get him one more set of each of those, and then we can start moving him out possibly. So he'll be at 14 units strong, and he'll be able to do a lot. We're still making up more of our money. And we definitely need to upgrade Nuln, so we can upgrade the Great Nuln Cannon Foundry to the Nuln Gunnery School. We need 12 grand for that, and we need 15 for Ulrika Magdova. There's lots that we could be doing. You want to upgrade any of those? Let's go into our diplomacy now that we're starting to get a little bit better and see what deals we can make. Like Followers of Nagash, we're not doing anything with because they're undead. Now, I know the Wargrove of Woe would love to sign a peace treaty with us right now, but we are not doing that. We are just going to keep beating them up and beating up the World Walkers and dealing with all the threats. So we'll just let the other nations go and see how it works out.
Master Engineer.
I forgot we had Static Lore up in the mountains here. But we'll be dealing with him next turn. He's just on guard against the goblins there anyway. So, yeah, he can hang out.
Wissenland can wait. Our meeting.
Can't join the war against Doomseekers, unfortunately. They're embedded all over our lands, and that's not good for us. It looks like some places have changed hands up here. Got a couple of the Wargrove of Woe. The Ice Court's doing okay. Alright, Marius Lightdorf, creator. Got a Bailiff, that helps.
Nation calls.
Your request is reasonable.
Alright, where did that little snake go? Ragnar Fjordbreaker's up there.
You are not
Azazel
depraved as I.
has been doing some work up in Fort Ostruck. Okay, we're gonna put Lebs in here, and his Empire Captain is going to get Guardian. Actually, he can get training. That's even better.
Show me the accused.
And then we'll see about getting all of these people into Lebs' army.
Arch-Lector, noble son of Britonia.
Azray.
Maybe get him a couple units, maybe get the other guys a couple of units.
Lady of Athel Lauren.
Because Boris has
Yes,
got a
my
pretty
lord.
decent army right now,
By the comet.
but it's not perfect. And we've got dwarven cannons and our mortars. So if we get one more of each of those, because they'll come out at a much higher experience rate. He's got 3 units of dwarven allies. You can only have one more in there in general. And we got 2 turns to wait, so let's get some Iron Breakers. That should fill out his army nicely.
So many ideas.
Now, they don't like us. We're just kind of having you sit around here being
For the
a
Empire.
deterrent.
Elspeth von Drachen.
Now, Elspeth,
Shaiish blows me thither.
go and encircle this place. We might go in and do that fight in a second here. We'll see how the rest of our turn goes before we go actually fighting
By
them.
the comet. War calls.
You're going to go after Beckhofen.
Summon the
Franz,
Elector
we've
Counts.
got to
Very well.
have you stay in Von Rauken, which we're probably going to have to upgrade just for the sake of upgrading it. Volkmar, we're going to
Conjurer
get
of
your
Shamor.
Gold Wizard involved.
I will lend my gifts.
Because we don't have a garden in Nuln? Oh, we do have a garden in Nuln. Now, the question is, how do we... friendly or neutral empire. Once constructed, Elspeth and her army can travel instantly. The garden's more fast. Oh, I guess it's just Elspeth that does it, not the rest of our armies. Well, that's okay.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
We're going
My
to start
knowledge
getting you to
is
come
yours.
out, because you're going to go up north and start helping the fight up in that region.
The guild approves.
You can just keep around there and keep going. These would be really nice if both of these were headed to one of our territories. We'll let the other nations go for now. See if Drycha comes out and tries to fight us on the field. That would be more ideal. Otherwise, we can just let our troops siege and pick them off occasionally while they're in the forest.
Law and lost wisdom, and I.
Join war against Scabby Eye, or is that Scabby Eye? Bloody Hands. Can't right now. Maybe once we're done with Drycha, we'll send Elspeth, and we could actually send the Arch-Lector down, and we can start pushing down into the Badlands down here with them, have some armies go up this way, and we've got Static Lore holding the east. Nuln, we got 1,000, Nuln, we got 1,000. Supported. We got a Favor of the Cult, a warrior priest at Wrecker's Point. We're just gonna call him Kane. Don't know what stats he comes with. Imperious. So yeah, he's actually pretty decent. Wrecker's Point, huh? Well, you know,
What does the Emperor
this army could use another hero. Especially we're gonna be fighting Chaos.
Praise Sigmar.
His battle wizard is ready to level up. Not really really much that he needs now. We can just finish off getting all the spells. I hate the bombardments, though. I'm terrible at aiming them. Flaming Sword of Ruin will work just fine. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go find our Archlector, Bele'kor the Grim, and we're going to send him down right to around there, and we can come across and start getting into a fight with the Bloody Hands. Maybe start picking fights down there and having some fun. There's the Slayer King.
Fulfill my Slayer oath.
We might be able to sell some of these territories back to the dwarves on either side, because Karagangs are it's part of the Akendorf area. We could sell that to Karaza Karak. That'd be nice. All right, Static Lore. We kind of just want you to stay up in the mountains. Is this still our territory? Yes, it's still our territory. We're gonna get you down there. So if anything happens and he leaves, we might be able to do some stuff up there.
The nation calls.
Now, Franz, Clara, you're gonna join up with Lebs.
What orders?
No.
Ecstatic Legions.
Do not.
Fighting Azazel is gonna be
Damned prince.
the hard part here. They've got a Bull Centaur. Taking out Zoishank.
Do not.
We don't know what Azazel has.
Me.
Onwards! I am Franz. They will obey.
Because we are at war with the Ecstatic Legions, whether we want to be or not. So we're just going to stay
Make
here
haste, men.
near Erengrad. Deal with that. You have another turn waiting on your reinforcements, and then you can possibly go fight the Altar of the Crimson Harvest on that turn. What is the garrison there? Oh, it's a significant garrison. Might just have to hold you in reserve. Let's go down here.
The Empire. Raise your weapons.
Take over Beckhaven. And you know, this is going to be the same boring thing all over again, but we got to fight it. I was considering falling back on old habits, but we're not going to do that. These are our troops. We're going to lead them into battle and see how that works. Even if the fights are pretty much identical at this point. Set them up, knock them down. Alright, move the swordsman down. Group you up.
Missiles at the ready.
Group you, take your skirmish off. Group you up.
State troops ready.
And set you up here. Set you up here.
The Empire
Put
endures.
you there.
Ready? Faster.
Yes, General. At speed. Formation. March.
These guys should be getting some cannonballs to the face here pretty quick.
What? Go. At speed.
At this point, we're just going to waste their ammo a little bit. Let the cannons do their thing. And they're broken. Now the first set of tree men, just within range of all of our crossbowmen. Let's advance our cannons up real quick. Lightdorf himself, not exactly the best fighter, but he's still got an Imperial Pegasus, so we can just deal with that. Watch these guys get destroyed. Kill off those malevolent dryads. I guess it kind of went a little bit differently than the last battle we did on this map. Our cannons got screwed up a little bit. Turn our archers around and just start pelting them. That works. Wasn't exactly the cleanest, but we'll take it. Cannons did a little bit of damage, commanders did a little bit of damage, archers did the bulk of the damage, which is so weird against wood elves to be able to outshoot them like that. Does not feel right. Alright, so that eliminates that. And gives us Ostermark.
I will marshal the men.
1700 might be good for Beckhaven. Turn Beckhaven into a bit of a region where we can control. Now, he doesn't have any of those yet. Speed of Horse and... is it Honest Steel? Yeah, it's Honest Steel and Speed of Horse that we want to do. So I guess leading the charge would be good for him, and then we can get Speed of Horse, Honest Steel, and then we can get the two in here for Great Swords and others.
I protect the Empire, either side of the...
Yeah, decisive victory here. Is it going to be the same battlefield again? I really hope not, but it is. They've got 9 turns to hold out, but I want to eliminate Drycha now and just not have to deal with the Wood Elves in there. Then we can send Elspeth south and Marius Lightdorf north and start dealing with that sort of stuff. We can get some better fights in for Elspeth and yeah, just start making these armies up a lot better. I think the closest place we have is Castle Drachenhof. So if we turn Beckhaven into a Garden of Roses, we can go right down to Castle Drachenhof and it'll be easier.
Great swords!
I don't know why it insists on starting us on this side when we engage with this, but it will work.
Coalesce!
To us, the foe! And gunners! The Empire endures! Great cannon!
Form up!
Great swords!
Alright, so put our great swords here, ready to advance. Our amethyst Ironsides can go here.
Hand gunners!
Regular Ironsides and our long rifles.
Demigriff knights!
Our Demigriff Knights with our little hero buddy are going to go there.
Great cannon!
Our great cannons we're going to want to be about there. Turn your skirmish mode off too.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Bring the Hellstorms up as well.
At your service!
And we'll put our skirmishers up there. We'll channel magic, see if Elspeth can get any extra boon. No, not this time.
Wizardess of Nuln. I perceive amethyst vapors in the air. Let us ensure Shaiish blows in our favor. As Buna fell, I call doom upon them.
Get some spells off while they're letting us. And we've already destroyed one of their units. This unit of Malevolent Treekin and the Wildwood Rangers that are on the flank here are going to have a tough time.
Elspeth von Drycha. To the skies!
Let's see if we can do any more damage to these units before we have to deal with anything.
Shadows at my call. Spread your wings.
Our weapons are yours. Quicker!
Hand gunners! Show us the foe!
Sigma calls. Go!
Great cannon! My Galmarez!
Hellstorm!
And it's just a matter of advancing everybody to where we need them. Speed it up real quick just to get our artillery in range. Now our cannons aren't using too much,
Engineer!
so let's use our restock on our Hellstorm rocket battery, get them back up to speed a little bit. Once our artillery moves up,
State troops ready!
send this set of great swords,
Take position!
claim that point.
Elspeth von Drycha.
They have a lot of troops up there.
We serve the Emperor!
And you three great swords
Ulrich's wrath!
are going to set here.
Take the ground!
And you gunners are going to go behind.
Son, march! No
Like that.
lingering! No lingering! Great swords!
Great cannon! On our way!
Move out! At pace!
Alright, nothing too major at this point. Elspeth, you can actually breathe on those dryads and cause a little bit more damage.
Spirita of Shaiish.
And Elspeth's causing a lot of damage. Now, where is Drycha herself? Right there, huh?
Take the ground!
She got nailed with something.
Moving! Ready! Detachments move!
Great swords!
Right, go, Maraz! Take position!
So we'll put you there. Put our Hawkland long gunners there.
For the Emperor!
Valiant!
Great swords! The graveyard rose.
I wish you'd stop affecting my skills there, Drycha. Oh, damn, that was a lot of damage to Drycha. Holy crap! Those Amethyst Ironsides are stupidly powerful! What the actual hell?
As Buna fell, I call doom upon them.
We are Sigmar's heir!
Embrace the wrath of now!
Well, hex these guys. There we go. They'll kind of take up over there.
And gunners!
So we're definitely working our way through things.
Mage of death. Doom take thee!
Sigmar commands! Take position!
Great swords!
Let's just advance everybody up.
Moving now! Pick targets! Yes! Seeking enemy! Demigryph Knights!
Sigmar favors me!
These malevolent dryads are a pain in the butt, but we need to get rid of those archers a little bit quicker. Elspeth is fighting and might be in a bit of trouble. This unit of great swords, this great swords can go over there.
Wizardess of Nuln. Shadows at my call.
We're not even going to bother with the rest of it, because that's the end of Drycha. We'll take all of our troops back up. We only lost 80, which I know seems kind of callous and cold. 104 units killed by the special Demigryph Knights, 100 by our Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Elspeth got 103, so Elspeth only came in second to those Demigryphs. 32 by Mr. Bruckner, which is good. We take this over, and then make the other city a rose garden. We can send them back and send them all along their way. And our northern flank will be secure, and then we can start working towards the south. And if we can get a foothold in the border princes, it will be a good little step forward. And we got a dragon helm out of it. We're definitely going to occupy. Talbek land is ours. A Barded Warhorse for Heinz Wolf. And the Wargrove of Woe is gone. Use the Spirit Barrage ability. Gave us 1,500 coin. We're out of spirit charges for them.
Elspeth von Draken.
It's definitely a good
Amethyst
situation though. So
Guardian.
Elspeth, can we get you another rank mentor? Not yet. What we got for over here, we've got stand your grounds, we've got all of those, we have all of that line. Doom and Darkness is just leadership for enemy units. Could get it. Let's get Irrepressible. Casualty replenishment rate will make her better. And yeah, let's go with Gunsight. Max out Gunsight for right now. Deadly Onslaught's not too big of a deal, but we need the rest of it too. Mr. Bruckner. He's not got Champion of Null yet. Hound of Judgment and Champion of Null. Unbreakable, and he gets Executioner, which is awesome. So he's now really, really tough. That all works out. And with all of that out of the way, Beckhaven costs 3 grand. We'll put the Garden of Moor there, because it is a capital building. Spend a little bit more to get that upgraded, and then we can use this next turn to transport Elspeth all the way down to Castle Drycha.
True servant of Sigmar.
Now, Lebs, we're gonna have you hold fast. Norden is not exactly a great place at the moment. Kind of tough to choose how we're gonna deal with this. France already moved out, so we'll just have to see there. Building upgrades we're not worried about. Commandment for Talabek land. Okay, better growth. We are at 91 control for the Empire. I don't think many other places give us any Imperial control except for the little section over here that's controlled by Bretonnia, Marienburg, and Gorsel. Wonder if we could trade them the Blackstone Post for Marienburg. Be nice. Let's actually just take a quick look at all of our quick deals that are available to us. Yeah, followers of Gash and Khemri. Same. Nothing there, and nothing there either. Is your opinion of us going up? Yes. And as far as that goes, yeah, we got some fights in the north. The Ecstatic Legions are... Who is the strongest enemy we have right now? Wintertooth, and that's saying something. Alright, hero's not moved, so we'll move Jordan Grimm.
Off we go.
We could get a better outpost at Karaza Karak, but that's a lot of money, and it's not something we really need right now, so we'll let the other nations go. Try and stretch this out to about an hour. Having fun, and it's going to be a busy little bit.
Death is so close.
Why you would declare war on us is beyond me, but you're at war with pretty much everybody, so I guess it makes sense. Maybe we'll have to build an admiral to send either around the western part of the Empire here, or we can just cut through the forests and mountains of Clan Angrund to go fight them. Alright, so Volkmar, get you as close as we can there.
To strengthen the Empire.
Lorelorn Forest does give us Imperial control.
Highborn.
Does it even tell us how much Imperial control it gives?
Your secrets are mine.
Nakari might be coming ashore.
Yes.
And I will tell you right now,
Righteous
Nakari, if you
fury
take Wrecker's
upon
Point, we will come at you with Boris Todbringer and have to deal with you.
Who calls?
Marius Leitdorf,
To strengthen the
your
Empire.
army is going to book it to the
We march.
here, and Lebs, you can start moving back towards
Sigmar
Salzamond.
lightens my steps.
by the comet.
Yes.
What's in his army? Just a bunch of marauders.
I command here. I see no other option.
We'll take Castle Alexandrov and see how that works out. This should be another easy fight. It's just against Norskins. And then we'll get Elspeth moving south. Might need a new army here soon. I would like to be able to just sit back and secure what we have, but with all the Norskin raiders and... the hell is his name? Wow, it's rare that this escapes me. The first prince. Bele'kor, there we go. With him attacking our shores on the north, we're going to have to probably reinforce and put some garrisons up there, rather than just, you know, leaving the cities to fend for themselves.
Ready for war!
Could they have given us a better
Handgunners!
place to fight this battle on?
Back on order!
Mortar! By Ulrich's wrath! For Heldenhammer! Ready for war! Sigmar, show us! By Ulrich's wrath!
Take your skirmish mode off.
Emperor's might!
There. The Emperor up here.
Wizard of death.
Give me the word! We hunt this day, yet our quarry is neither boar nor deer, no. As Sigmar fought, so shall we. We will become part of the legend. By order of the Grand Theogenist, show no mercy! War!
At speed. Swift. Wither and die.
I would feel bad if they weren't Norskins, who are generally evil in the entirety of the lore.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Quick march!
Death comes. Death forsaken.
Our steeds are restless!
Give our knights a little bit of practice on the field. They haven't been getting many kills in the last little bit. Alright, with those Norskins done and gone, for no losses on our side. Looks like the artillery did what the artillery does, and just smashed them. Franz got a few kills in, our wizard did, our gunners... Oh, those Hochland long rifles, damn. Doesn't seem like too much damage. We'll occupy it, because that'll give us a
I command
starting
here.
point up here, and another port, which is good.
The Empire.
Is there any quick deals we can make right now? The Ancestral Throng.
My axe yearns
Oh, it's the
to be
Great White
plunged
Dwarf.
into-
The Western Provinces.
I understand. There are important matters.
Not bad there. Still no more alliances, which is fine. Be nice if we could get some of these elves and stuff on our side. I wonder who the second and everything in strength is. Western provinces, Grimgor's up there. Don't know who second in strength rate is.
Master Engineer.
We're going to wait just a minute. How many settlements do they have? Kirkmoon has 11 settlements, but that's their capital. We could do... Skarsnik's got his... Where are all your armies? I'll fight with the bloody hands. Leaving your rear sections open. I don't know where that was supposed to be heading to. Let's put that down there. And Garrison Lord, is that going to be Elspeth this time?
Elspeth von Drachen.
Now, how do we use
For Naln's ends.
the...
Von Drachen.
Castle Drachenhof?
Betwixt
travel.
the veil.
Which gave us 3 grand back, which is good. Use more Guards of War to travel. Travels to the Black Tower. And her whole army is now in position. Start coming
Where
towards
is the graveyard?
Schwarzhaven.
Lead me to it.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
We're not going to upgrade anything there. Let the other nations go. Give it one more turn and see what happens up in the north. If we have to fight a massive, massive, massive Chaos army and Norscan army. Bele'kor and his demons and possibly other stuff too.
You have thoughts on Imperial matter?
We are not agreeing with you on anything. You are dead and should stay dead. It's amazing that we haven't uncovered a lot of the nations yet. Yeah, it's a decisive defeat there. Now, is Nakari going to take it, or is he just going to sack it? He's going to sack it, and he's going to come out on the ground, which should allow us to technically fight him on land and win. New regional power, the Western provinces. Range for artillery units, blah, blah, blah. Ragnar Fjordbreaker, we got to do that. Let's go into our research here. Artillery charges, more fast travel cost. Purge the foul. Knife ears, purge the fell, vampires and tube kings, ruinous breeds. Costs 7 grand, I can't do that. And the ambassadorial one's not really helpful. Trade and industry, we've already got maxed out. Protection of the Patriarch. Ward safe for battles, wizards. Yeah, let's go protection of the Patriarch.
We
Be
need
fine right
all
now.
these if we are to stand against the old foe.
This will bolster the nation.
Alright, Boris Todbringer. Nakari's army.
Secrets
There's a bunch of hounds and a bunch of heroes. Ours is a
What
bunch
does
of
the Emperor
heroes and a
bid?
bunch of artillery. Regiments of renown. Is there anything in here that could really help us out? Nothing that's good, anyway. State troops. We can get a steam tank in, and we're going to fight Nakari there. We're going to focus down here first, and maybe set that up as the final battle for this week.
Dark Lady of Nuln.
So we haven't been able to upgrade all of our places just yet.
Sigmar has heard my prayers.
We're just going to get set up here. You're going to be back up for Elspeth when she comes through. Now, what we do over here is we're only making 149 coin per turn right now. Okay, the Goblin armies are going down that way. They've got the High Place and they've got Mount Squighorn.
Work to do.
Well, Gunbad's got a fairly decent garrison.
So many ideas.
And we don't have much artillery here, but we do have a little bit.
My inventions will lead the Empire into a new.
Oh, would you look at that?
As depraved as I.
Can we get there
This
without...
will bolster the nation.
Savastra has a little bit of a garrison, and with Marius Lightdorf, even if we lose his army, it's fine.
So,
And you are now immortal, and we can finally get you Sigmar's ward.
the nation calls.
Kari kind of bypassed us there.
I am France. They will obey. Summon the Elector Counts.
Honored to serve. Very well.
Put you in Dieterschaffen. The only lord that hasn't moved, I guess, is Boris. And Rutgers Point, we kind of need to repair. Which sucks. We were getting so much good gold coming in. They've got another army out there that I think the Bretonnians. Repans to Lyonesse. Nice! The Joan of Arc of the Warhammer world. Ikari's going to retreat, but it shouldn't be too far anyway.
Attack!
And we'll finish off on a high point with Boris smashing him down. Go in, we'll fight this fight, and that'll be it for this week. Should be a good time, though. We have dwarves holding the center of our line, which is kind of awesome. Kind of poetic. We have dwarven cannons, we got dwarven rune breakers and greybeards. Our friends in Karak Kadrin have sent us a lot. And then our 2 cannons, our 2 mortars. We have our Black Rose Knights, which are cool. And lots of shooting. Lots of spell casting. Eduardo's in here. We got all of our other people in here. This should do good. Nikari is the only really tough thing in this army. Chaos Spawn are easy enough. They're unbreakable, so you just gotta wear them down in melee. The Hounds, not even worried about. The Outriders, kind of not worried about. They're Outriders of Tzeentch.
The ancestor gods!
Spearmen! Stay troops ready! Wise counsel! It will be done! Wise counsel!
Alright,
Ulrich's wrath!
so that's how they're set up, huh? We got range there. I just don't want to leave our flanks exposed. We got a bunch of their weak troops coming up that way. So I think we're going to abut here. Our gunners there.
Steady, men!
Put you there. And Eduardo, we're going to take your skirmish mode off. We'll place you there. Put our knights up on the hill. Put 1 set of cannons there. And our mortars. Boris can stay there. Our Bright Wizard can come here. Keep our Warrior Priest in the center. And our Steam Tank kind of hold the left flank. Let's channel magic and see if we get lucky. Haven't had much luck with that this week.
It will be done!
At speed! The close unite!
Sigma guides us!
Send a burning head their way.
We are Sigma's heirs! Understood!
Sigma calls! By Ulrich's wrath!
Captain of the Empire!
The Empire endures!
Quick march! No lingering! To battle! Battle awaits!
On my command!
There's Nakari.
At speed! Wise counsel!
We gotta break Nakari in this.
We are Sigma heirs! Seething fire!
I speak, you act! I'll ready the men! Very well!
By Ulrich's wrath!
There's Nakari.
Go! No lingering!
Didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to, but we can buff our troops a little bit.
Seething fire! For the Empire!
The Empire endures! Go! Move out! Now!
Ready!
Collapse on that chaos spawn.
For France! Sigma! The winds glow hot. Yes, General! Very well!
Formation! March!
For Heldenhammer! Lights hell on fire!
Listen up! For France! Attack!
It will be done!
Alright, we just have to get rid of Nakari. Not exactly the best
Yours!
that we've ever done.
The winds glow hot!
Let the vengeance begin!
Obey!
For France!
For the High King! Send us out!
Alright, it looks like we've got them pretty much broken. Let's eliminate some of those sorcerers and stuff.
Sigma calls! For the Heldenhammer! The Empire endures!
Yes, sir! Quickly! To battle! The Empire endures!
Eliminate as much of this army as we can. At least eliminate their sorcerers anyway. Come on, just die. There we go. Eliminate their heroes at the very least. Lost 186 troops. Most of them are spearmen, ironically. The Dwarven allies really held up. Our cannons took a little bit of flack, but that's fine. Our artillery did its job. Steam tank made a bunch of kills. Eduardo got hurt, though. It's a little bit not good, but whatever. We are going to take the army replenishment. That wipes out Nakari's army. Character experience gain plus 7% faction wide and speed plus 6% for his army. Got a hedge wizard there. More research rate, which is always good.
To strengthen the Empire. Now,
Alright, Boris can't get mentor yet. Emperor's Finest. It's not exactly what we wanted to do with you, really. Honest Steel and Speed of Horses. Kind of where we want to go, but let's go... Let's go Honest Steel for right now. Then
Raise
for
Sigma.
Grimaldus Schreiber. Can't get any ranks in Mentor. We'll get another rank in Blade Shield.
To the provinces.
Eduardo Garaber. We are going to... He's got Slippery and all that. He got Cleanse Corruption. Got all his cool things. That one doesn't really matter. Let's get Elusive to make you a little bit harder to hit. Kane Solman. Replenish Troops. And Safeguard. That'll make you a lot better.
I will marshal the men. On march!
Get you into Wrecker's Point. Sets you up there. We have 11,147 gold. With 234 coming in next turn. So hopefully we should be able to do some sort of stuff.
Engineer.
And we're going to see next week where this turns out. If they turn any of these armies back, then we might have to worry. If they don't, we're just going to take Mount Gunbad and move down through the mountains a little bit. Now let's just quickly check any of the quick deals that we were able to do. Khemri, nothing there, nothing there, there. Still can't get any more peace treaties. The Ecstatic Legions are hurting though, and the Shadow Legion has lost their edge. But that's going to do it for this week, guys. If you liked the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And if you want your name to pop up, it's easier if you put a comment in the video down below. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. Until next time, take care.